It is, because I got one person watching. Let me make. Hello, hello. Bear with me for a minute. I'm making sure my camera is adjusted. Can you tell me? Let me try to see you. It's on the tape. Oh, you're on the stand there. Bear with me, please. My first live. This is my daughter, Joy. She's going to be assisting me tonight. I'm just trying to adjust my camera. If you all can hear me, can you send a thumbs up, please? Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sabrina with the Touch of Elegance. Yes, finally a face with the name. What do we have here in the live?
We got Crafty Leo.
Hey, Crafty Leo.
And Baskets by Keisha.
And Basket by Keish. I think it's Basket by Keish.
Keish.
Keish? Okay. How everyone's doing tonight? I am so excited about doing my first live and showing you guys how to be creative in making your own holiday decor for your home or your businesses. You just know what he's saying. First, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with making a swag tonight. And like I was telling you all in my videos, I'm going to give you some little tricks on these swags and different things that you can do, and it won't cost you an arm and a leg to try to make them. I am so glad that y'all are on live with me. Okay, if you can hear me and see me good, just if you can't see me or hear me, just let me know, because this is our first live and we're trying to get it all together tonight. So give me 1 second. Let me see, can I read it? You got anybody saying anything? Who? You can let me know. I got my assistants over here. She's helped me so much because.
Crafty Leo said everything looks great.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
LaBreda says, hi everyone.
Hello, what's her name? LaBrenda. I think I got it right.
Baskets by Keisha. Hello, assistant. Hello.
You can peek over here.
Hello.
That's my 20-year-old daughter. Her name is Joy. Okay, I see it now, Joy. And Joy is in school for nursing right now, and this is my baby.
Wanda Martin say hi there.
Hey, Wanda Martin.
Hey, Auntie.
Okay, first what we're going to do, we're going to start off with the swag. And these swags that I got this from Roses. Now you can be creative and get the 3-foot trees from Roses. And what we do is, let me show you one that's already in the pack, because sometimes these things can be kind of expensive. And I'm gonna first start you off with a little trick. These are the 3-foot trees that you can get from Roses. They're $3.99. And what I do is I cut the ends of them off, and then we twist 2 of the greeneries together for a hook. So I make a hook at the top, so you'll be able to hang them from your door hanger. Y'all see that pretty good? How I twist the hook, the two greeneries at the top. Okay. And we'll take the trees and we open the branches. And you open them and push the greenery towards the front so the back could be flat. That way,
Constant Martin say hello.
Hey, Constance. That way the back will be flat and it can lean up against the door. So what I do is I take my deco mesh and I roll my deco mesh up, and I'm gonna show you how you can roll them up into these little things called truffles. So I'm gonna set this to the side, and we're gonna begin how to learn how to roll truffles. You can get any kind of deco mesh of your desire. I got the net deco mesh, and it only takes probably like one roll for a swag that size. So what we'll do, we'll roll the deco mesh out, and I cut mine at 15 inches. What's the question?
She says that the greenery is cute already.
Well, thank you. Thank you. If you have any questions, please slow me down, ask the questions. I'll be glad to answer anyone's questions. I love doing this, and I want everybody to learn how to do this too. And you'll see how simple and easy it is once you start doing them. You'll see how simple and easy it is. So please ask all the questions you can. I don't mind answering, and I will stop.
Hello, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. That's my daughter Joy. She's helping me out tonight, and I don't know how to do the how to block people that don't supposed to be in your live. Do anybody on here know how to do that?
Yeah, you remove them off of the main camera.
Anybody on? If you know how to do it on your end, could you do that for me? What do you call that? I can't even think what you call them. Well, I think if you remove if you can remove the trolls for me, I'll appreciate it. But like I was saying, we're gonna roll out the deco mesh 15 inches. I rolled mine out 15 inches because I love for them to be fluffy. But if you don't want yours that big, you can take it back a couple of inches. A lot of people do 12 inches, but I like to do mine 15. I roll it out and I take my cutter and I cut it on my cutting mat. You don't have to have a cutting mat and you don't have to have one of these. This just make it easier. You can use a simple pair of scissors and just cut it out. Can you all see me rolling it? Go ahead. If somebody asks some questions, you can stop me.
Crafty Leo said you have to make someone a mod. And Lisa said you can make someone a mod. Just click their name.
Okay. Anybody want to be a mod? Don't mind being a mod for me tonight? If you don't mind, she'll click your name for me.
I could be a mod.
You're going to catch it. Yeah, catch it first. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll it. We're going to roll our deco mesh.
Lisa said you know I will help.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Can you click her name for me? So what we're going to do, we're going to roll it in the beginning. And the reason why we roll it, you okay?
Well, I just clicked their name.
Yeah, I think you clicked them off. I'm sorry, guys. Something happened.
I ain't click them off.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. And what we're going to do, we're going to roll it really tight. The reason why we roll it tight like this, so it won't unravel. Because when you cut your deco mesh, I don't know if y'all ever notice you have strings hanging from them. Well, when you roll them tight like this, that prevents the strings from coming out. It won't look so tacky and raggedy. So we'll roll it until that side is rolled up. And then we gather the deco mesh towards us. Just like this. and we stop here. And I normally take this clip and I clip mine just to hold it. And then return it towards the other end, return it towards the cell, and we roll it again to meet up with that end. And this is what we call a truffle. I'm going to do another one. So I take my pipe cleaner and I twist it around. And make sure it's tight so it won't unravel. And we just toss these aside. We're going to come back to them after we have made enough. Again, we'll roll it out for 15 inches. Take our cutter, cut it off. Is there anyone familiar with making truffles? I'm going to gather them around. You can take like a chip, something, one of those clips to close your potato chips up, potato chip bag clips up, or clothespin, anything just to clamp it off. So you won't have to keep holding them. Sometimes I hold them, but it's best to clip it off.
Can y'all share the live?
And then we're going to close them off. Any questions? Anyone have any questions about how to make truffles? I do not mind answering questions. I pre-made some already before I got on here, so it won't be so long holding you guys up.
Lisa says she's learning something new. Awesome.
Great, Lisa. I'm glad you're learning. And I really believe that you all can catch this. You'll be able to catch this and go ahead and do your own for the holidays. I want to come back on here Sunday with a little short live for bow making. And if you get that and you already know how to make bows, you'll be able to go ahead and make your swag. Here's another truffle. And we just tie them off. And what I do with my twist ties, I cut them in half. You're saving product if you cut them in half, because if you use a whole one, you're wasting product. So what I do is just take one. I take a bunch of them at one time and just cut them in half, and that's all you need for one truffle.
So Selfless Gifts Basket LLC. Kimberly says hello everyone.
Hi Kimberly.
Crafty Leo said I didn't know the technical name. LOL. Dorothy Anderson said hey y'all. Hey.
Hey Dorothy. I'm so glad you all was able to come on my first live. I really, really appreciate it.
Baskets by Keith says yes, didn't know that technical was called truffles.
And what it is, you can make what you call ruffles, and then there's one that's called, I think it's I forgot the other one name, but it's both of them put together, and it's called a truffle. But the ruffles, let me show you that right fast. The ruffles is only the mesh ruffled together with no twisting, and that's a ruffle. But the only thing with the ruffle, you are risking the chance of those ends being torn out, and then your wreath won't last long because they'll start unraveling. So I prefer truffles, and if you want it to last a long time, truffles is the best way. And again, you clip it, then turn it around towards you. and you ruffle it up, twist it.
Curl says, "Hey lady, you're sharing your gift and tell it. Thanks for sharing."
You're welcome. I love sharing this. I love sharing the gift that God has given me to bless other people with it. And like I was saying earlier, whenever we're doing our baskets, this season, yeah, it's basket season, and we're going to be wide open, and we're going to be real busy. But what happens in August and in September? I mean, we slow down, especially like in July after Father's Day, we slow down, and business is not as wide open. I know we take breaks and we go on our little vacations, but you still want to be able to do something, and you still want revenue to come in. This is a good way to have money still coming in.
Um, Lisa said, "Don't forget to thumbs up. Let's show support. Thank y'all."
Thank you, Lisa. Again, this is our swag. And this is going to make a large swag. And if you don't want them this large, you always get like the 2 feet tree. But with the 2 feet, they're not as thick. So you're going to have to double it. You're going to have to put it on top of one another. But this right here, like I said, this is like $3.99 at Rose's. But if you go to a floral shop, you're going to pay at least 20 some dollars for one of these. And they look just the same. And they're just as full. Slide over a little bit.
What's y'all favorite thing to do for the holidays? I like to open presents and drink hot chocolate.
You're asking them?
Mm-hmm.
My daughter wants to know what's our favorite things to do for the holidays. She says she likes to drink hot chocolate and, of course, open presents.
Baskets by Key said, "No roses in my city."
No roses? Oh, man. Now, Dollar Tree have I think they're the 4 feet tree. I think they're 4 feet. They're $5. Those are full also. You can use those also. But
Miss Dorothy said, "Love those $5 trees from Dollar Tree. I did it last year."
yes, they work perfect too. They work just as good.
Basket by Key said, "Watch Hallmark." I love Hallmark as well. I just got the app, the whole app. I installed the whole app.
Now y'all gonna get her to talking, and I'm not gonna be able to show nothing.
Carol says, "Decorate with my grandkids." Oh, that's so sweet. I wish I could decorate with my grandma. She lived kind of far.
Okay. And we're gonna take the truffles and we're gonna add them to our greenery. What I do, I just add them to the stems. You can twist your zip tie, your pipe cleaners around them, or you can take the greenery and twist it around the truffle. But make sure they're in pretty tight. Want to make sure y'all can see that. And sometimes you can take your deco mesh and just weave it through your your greenery. You can just weave it through. I know a lot of people know that technique, but I'm just doing the one with the truffles on tonight, and I'll show you the other ones too. There's so much I want to show you, but I know I can't show you everything in one live, but I want to show you so much that you can do to decorate your own home and just bring extra money in. But if you just want to do it for yourself, this will save you money too. Just doing it for yourself. I think Christmas is my favorite holiday. I just love to decorate for Christmas. I just love the joy that Christmas brings. Make sure they're secured in there really, really good, because you don't want nothing falling apart. Anyone have any questions so far? And what I'm doing, I'm going from side to side, feeding the truffles on each side. We're placing the truffles. Next week, I plan to do my fireplace with the garland, and me and Joy are gonna hang the garland on live and try to decorate my fireplace. I would love for you all to be with me and watch us do that.
Miss Lisa say, how long have y'all been crafting and designing?
Oh, are you asking me, Miss Lisa, or are you asking everyone that's on the live?
She said, how long have you been?
Oh, how long I have been? Okay, I've been crafting. I started at the age I can say 16 years old, and now I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm 47 years old. And what I did in the house got started, I used to make floral arrangements for my mom and her sisters in their homes. And I used to go to a store. I don't know if y'all remember this store called Jones's Discount. I used to get my florals from there. So you know that was years and years ago.
Miss Curl say, do you know the old candy at Christmas? They look like the Bose hard candy.
These are here. They do. They really do. That do put you in mind of it.
Miss Lisa said, that's amazing.
Yeah, I was 16, and my mom used to decorate a lot. She used to do floral arrangements, and I guess I started from watching her. And like I was saying earlier, this is something we all can do on our downtime.
Thank you for subscribing.
Zan's Unique.
Miss
Okay.
Zan's Unique Boutique.
If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go over to my channel and subscribe to my channel. I really will appreciate that. I think I'm close to 200 subscribers. I'm so grateful.
Be Pretty INK says, hey, y'all.
Mhm. Hey, Be Pretty. Thank you for joining this live. We hope that you learned something tonight. And so far, I have this. And the reason why I'm leaving this open, because I always put a big bow here and I let it hang. But you'll see that in a few minutes after I finish putting the truffles in. Can I make some truffles?
Miss Lisa says, coming together nicely.
Thank you, Miss Lisa.
Miss Dorothy says, already a subby. I guess she's already a subscriber.
Yeah. I think Dorothy was my third subscriber, if I'm not mistaken. And like I said, you can do the other technique where you just run your mesh through. It is faster, but sometimes your customers like this look also.
Basket by Key says, coming together nicely.
Thank you.
R dot A basket says, hi Sabrina, just subscribe to your channel.
Hi RA, thank you so much for subscribing.
Monique says, hello everyone.
Hi Monique.
LaBrenda says you make it look so easy.
I'm telling you, LaBrenda, it is easy. Once you get the hang of making these truffles, that's pretty much the hardest part, and it's not hard either. All you're doing is twist tying them onto your greenery, And if, like I said, if you know how to make bows, this is simple to you. Very simple. But make sure when you twist them on there that they're very secured on there because they will fall off, especially with the weather. And we don't want that happening. And the main thing, make sure you're covering up your greenery. So like this here, we have a lot of greenery showing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one here to make sure it's covered.
Brenda Huckle Bye says hello everyone.
Hi Brenda.
Zan's Unique Boutique says love the truffle look on Reese.
I know a lot of people love this look. I know the other way is so much easier and it's faster, but you'll get a lot of requests for the truffle look because it gives a good presentation, real nice presentation.
Be Pretty says, is your base one of the small Christmas trees from the Dollar Tree?
Now this is one of the 3-foot trees from Roses. Now you can use the one from Dollar Tree. They're $5. Roses is $3.99. But I know these are not gonna last long in Roses. So if you have a Roses, by all means run out and get them because they're not gonna last long. Because everybody want to save that dollar. I know I do.
Miss Kerr says, look at that beautiful young lady narrating. Oh, thank you.
She's sweet. She's very sweet. She loves to help, and I'm glad because I didn't know where to start off from with no live. So she came in here ready to help. Okay. Do you think I need to add any more? I think it's full. Because what we're going to do, we're going to add bows onto it.
Zan's Unique Boutique said, wow, thanks for that info.
Yeah. Just make sure you're covered. Make sure that greenery is covered. And then your bow's going to help cover it also.
Miss Sally Barlow says, where are you from, may I ask?
I am from South Carolina. You hear that southern accent? We're from a little town in South Carolina. I don't know, population probably, I wouldn't even say. It's a small town in South Carolina. Have you ever heard of South of the Border?
Miss Dorothy says, I'm going to check Roses out.
Yeah, check them out before they get gone because they're not going to last. Like I said, they're not going to last long. We're probably 10 miles from South of the Border. If anyone ever heard of South of the Border before.
Brenda Hucklebaugh said, they look so biggest than the rest of the ruffles.
Yeah, they do. Because I like to cut them at 15 inches. If you cut them at 15 inches, you'll get that size. Now, a lot of people do theirs at 12 inches, but they won't be as full as ones that 15 inches.
Brenda Hucklebaugh said it's full.
Okay, I feel like it's full too. And what I did is I used this 6-yard. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and you only have to use one on a wreath like this, on a swag like this. If you're doing them at 15 inches, you only have to use one of these. I thought I was gonna need some more, but I don't, so I'm just gonna use that one.
Be Pretty says, I'm working on a wreath right now as well.
Are you working on a Christmas wreath, Be Pretty?
Miss Carol says, tell Roses you want a commission for mentioning their name. Funny story is, I used to work there.
My daughter used to work at Roses. That's what she was telling you all. I said she needed to be there so I could have a little discount, so we can get a little discount right now. But she... So if you don't have any questions about this step, we're gonna go to the next step, which is adding our bow.
Be Pretty says yes, I'm doing AF.
Oh, okay. Now they're popular, and another one that's going to be popular for this Christmas holiday is going to be the gingerbread. Gingerbread is going to be really, really, really popular this year. So if you all thinking about doing it, start off with a couple of those. Elves and snowman never go out of style, and the Grinch. Okay. So what I've done is I made my bow off camera, and what I did is I made sure I had some long tails on my bow. I hadn't cut it, so I hadn't fluffed it all the way yet. But I left some long tails because what I'm gonna do is go through and you got somebody else.
Oh yes, Miss Lisa says beautiful though.
Oh, thank you, Miss Lisa. And what I'm gonna do is
Crafty Leo says beautiful.
thank you.
Zan's Unique Boutique said, do you have a video on how you do this type of swag?
No, this is reason why I was going live because my phone and this storage, I have to get my phone storage right so I can make a longer video. I have to get some more storage on my phone. That's what I'm trying to say. So I can make a longer video because it takes a while to do these. So that's why I wanted to go live, and then you can actually watch the replay of how I did them also.
Um,
And I thought maybe because we were on here, I can get some questions answered also. If anyone had any questions about, what to do. You have another question?
Baskets by Keith says, I decorated gingerbread man for grandson last year.
Yeah.
Be Pretty said, Grinch is always popular. I do several of those every year.
Mm-hmm.
Carol says, can you show the gingerbread one or tell me what to search for?
Now I can show you some. I don't have any prepared. I just have ribbon, gingerbread ribbon. I don't have any wreaths or swags prepared for gingerbread, but I know that that's what I'm going to going to have to do. And most of the time, I try to do mine by order. I try to do my reads by order. Now sometimes I'll do some extra stuff and just post them on Etsy or my Facebook page. But the majority of it is orders. I try to do them by orders.
Zan's Unique Boutique said, okay, thanks. Basket by Keish says, would love to see something gingerbread also. And Brenda says, beautiful though.
Okay, well what I can do is now my next live is gonna be my swag, my garland on my fireplace, but the next wreath I can do is a gingerbread wreath. That's what I can do. I can do a gingerbread wreath on my next on the live I do after my garland for the fireplace because I really want to get that up and I want you all to see us hang it also because hanging that is no joke. You trying to get on here? Let me slide over so she can get on here. So what I'm doing is I'm wearing the bow to the back of this swag, and I'm letting it hang.
I do my hallway in gingerbread theme. That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Carol says she does her hallway in gingerbread theme.
Yeah, gingerbread is going to be so popular this year. So far, this is what we have. And I'm gonna add some, it's Candyland thing to, this is what, I'm naming this a Candyland thing. So I'm gonna add some more decorations on here. And then I'll go back and cut my ribbon and then I'll put my ribbon where it belongs because what I'm gonna do, you might have to move on just a little bit. What I'm gonna do,
How do you hang it?
what I did in the back is I tied two of our lamps together, and you can add hot glue or wire, make sure it's secure, and you make your own hanger in the back.
here, guys.
And you hang it on your door hanger.
Lisa says, Joy, do you craft as well like your mom? I craft a little bit. I do the signs, the welcome signs. I prep wreaths. I do a little bit of stuff. Not too much. I try though.
She helps me out a lot. She really do. And my welcome signs, she do majority of those because the welcome signs that's painting and
Designing.
designing and working on the Cricut, printing out your words on your Cricut.
La Brenda says, "Oh my, it's beautiful."
Thank you. But you guys see what I'm doing with the ribbon? It's not going to just hang there. I'm going to put it in the right place. I just didn't want y'all to think I'm just going to let it hang there and look kind of silly.
She says, "Oh, that would be great, Miss Brenda."
So next, what I'm going to do is going to add my decorations. This is another thing that I found at Rose's. You have to get this stuff early at these stores because they're not going to last long. And you have to end up going to your craft stores and you're going to pay a little more than what you want to pay at the craft stores. Now we have a wholesaler here where I get a lot of my supplies at also, but some of the prices is not as reasonable as you can get them from Roses. And then places like Roses won't have that many. So I get them now, but later on, if I wait till like the end of the month, they won't be there. So I would have to go to my suppliers for these things. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. What I did is I took this lollipop and I twisted inside of the greenery. I just twisted it in there on the bottom, and then I'm gonna twist it in on the top also.
Miss Kara says, "I'm going to do this for my kitchen. I do it as a Candyland. My grandkids have a ball doing that."
Yes, Candyland thing never goes out of style. And you can put this, like she said, in your kitchen, inside or outside.
Maybe one day you can show them how to make the mailbox swag.
I will. Mailbox swags. She just mentioned the mailbox swags. We do those also. And they're similar to this. Actually, it's just a smaller version of this.
Zan's Unique Boutique Scents Pink Hearts.
And you see the reason why I didn't want to touch my ribbon yet, because I didn't know where this was going to land. So that's why I was letting the ribbon just hang. And once I put my decorations on there, I'll know where to put the ribbon in.
Lisa says, "So pretty."
Thank you, Lisa. Did any of you all have to take your children out trick-or-treating tonight? Or do anybody do that anymore? I know when my kids were younger, we would always take them out to different churches to their carnivals, to Hallelujah carnivals or fall festivals, because things are so dangerous now. You can barely take them out. And I was kind of afraid about doing that live on tonight because I said, well, tonight is the 31st, and I don't know if people are going to be out celebrating Halloween or what. So I said, I'll just give it a try.
Miss Lisa says, "Granny is off duty. Mom got that test."
I know that's right. My days of that kind of stuff is over. Like I said, she's my baby. She's 20 years old. So those days are over.
There was this one Hallelujah comic we went to, you guys. And my favorite costume was Dora. I had dressed up like Dora. I had the wig, the backpack. It was so cute.
I also found these. Could they hear you? I don't think they could hear you.
I think they can.
Okay. I also found these at Rose's. We're gonna add a couple of these. First, I'm gonna see if this look okay. And then I also found these at Rose's. You can show them that one. So we're just gonna play around with it to see which one looks the best. And they were only $1.99 each.
Carol said it's my daughter's birthday. Well, happy birthday! But she wanted to go to my grandson trick or treat, so dinner tomorrow night.
Oh, well, happy birthday! How old did she turn?
Basket by Key said Grand is here watching movies and we're ordering pizza. Miss Brenda Huckleby says yes, I'm going to take my grandchildren out to the church.
Yeah, a little more safer.
But Brenda says I love the decorations. And she also says we don't have a Roses in Houston. Oh, she's from Houston. And Carol says her daughter's 36.
Well, happy birthday! Is that your baby? So how I'm placing these in here, I just want to make sure it's gonna look good in there before I glue them down, because I hot glue them down and didn't want to keep moving them. So I'm thinking about using this color in there. I tried the red and I didn't care too much for that. So we're gonna do the red and white.
LaBranda said, I just had a new great nephew born today.
Congratulations. I know you're gonna spoil him.
She said she's got 5 grands and
oh wow.
honey, when we start crafting. Oh, she says, I got 5 grands and honey, when we start crafting recraft, they work so well together.
That is amazing. I love the craft. Seems like you get a peace of mind when you're crafting. That takes me to a peaceful place. That's why I don't mind showing people just little things, little crafting ideas or things that we come up with here. So what I did is I hot glued this piece of candy on the side here. And then I'm going to put a little piece of floral wire around it just to make sure it doesn't move. I know I'm always behind the camera on my videos, but I'm telling you, whenever we're doing videos, like I said, I paint and I do signs and things like that. If you see me behind those videos, you'll say, okay, get back behind me, because I have paint all over my shirt. I'm just looking rough, hair on top of my head. So that's why I'm always behind the camera.
Miss Carol says, no, we started late. Me and my husband have been married for 49 years and will be 50 years in summer. Still in love and still hold hands.
Now that's sweet. That is so sweet. I've been married for 26 years. Yeah. Going on 27 years. And you said, Miss Carol, you said you had 5 grands?
No, that's LaBrenda.
LaBrenda had 5 grands. Okay. So I know you have an awesome Christmas.
Miss Lisa says, Sabrina, that's a blessing.
Yeah, it is. I have a wonderful husband. He's real good to me.
Be Pretty says, I just made my 23rd anniversary.
Congratulations. There's nothing like having the right spouse.
Miss Carol says she's got 3 grandkids, and Miss LeBrand said I've been
Three.
divorced. And she has to. I've been
Okay.
divorced 26 years.
Okay.
Uh, Miss Brenda says she will be back. And
Okay.
LaBrenda says she loves every holiday.
I love Christmas and I love Thanksgiving. So we have that wired on there. So now what I'm going to do, it looks like I need to add some more bows. So whenever I add my bows, I don't add like a full size bow. What I do, just take the colors that's in the swag, and I just make what I call like half bows.
Be Pretty says she's looking forward to all her babies being here for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I know she has a good time. It's nothing like when family get together and eat and have a good time, laugh and talk. That's why a lot of people enjoy the holidays because families come together. There's no bickering. Most of the time, there's not any conflict going on during the holidays. Everybody's happy. I don't know if they're happy because they're eating or they're happy to see one another.
But Brenda says I will make 25 of those and be tired.
She's talking about 25 of these. Joy, I dropped that red and white ribbon. I think I can reach it. So what I'm doing now is just adding little small bowls. I call them little half bowls, filler bowls, just to fill it out. No bigger than these. This will fill out your swag. Plus, it will hide any greenery that you may see. So take my pipe cleaners.
LaBranda says my oldest daughter is deployed to the Middle East for 15 months. I'm here taking care of my grandkids in Texas. I live in Arkansas.
Arkansas? Oh, wow. Will she be home for the holidays? LaBrenda, will your daughter be home for the holidays? That was LaBrenda, right? And what
She says, unfortunately not.
Oh, okay, okay. And what I'm doing now, I'm just adding, like I said, I'm just adding some little filler bowls because we don't want it thin, want it full. Now this one that I'm doing now is not already sold. I just wanted to do it because I knew I was doing a live, so it is available. But most of the time I do them by orders.
Zan's Unique Boutique said, girl, you making that look effortless. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Well, like I said, if you can make bowls, you can make these things right here.
But Brenda says, for real though, you should write. Carol says you should write down the different states that are in your chat. I know we got Texas, South Carolina. I think that's about it. Texas and South Carolina.
Girl, can you do that for me? That's a good idea. I never thought about that. If you can write that down, that would be great. You all see this size? Just put your little twist tie on it.
Oh, Miss Carl down the road, she's from North Carolina.
Are you?
Okay. It's LaBrenda from Arkansas.
She's from Arkansas?
Mm-hmm. Lisa from Texas.
Can you write that down for me?
Okay,
I really want to know. Go write it down. Get a little notebook and a pen and write it down for me. Because that's a great idea to know where people are from. She's coming back, you guys. Because I really want to know where you guys are from. So far, we have this. Any questions? The bows make it look like it's a little fuller than what it actually is. But I'm gonna go back and cut my tails so it can look more neater. Oh, here, try to see. Okay. Do you have any questions over there? Because I can't see. Okay.
Miss LaBrenda says her office is in Camden. Basketball Keisha's from Texas.
Okay.
Miss Lucy says, what part of Arkansas? She's lived there 13 years. And her 3 sons are in Arkansas. Zan's Unique Boutique says she's from Florida. And Miss Carol says she's Southern to the core.
I know I'm Southern. I can't help it. I'm just Southern.
Miss LaBranda says crafting has united us all.
It really has.
Miss Dorothy, I guess she stays in Mississippi now.
Wow. Yeah, crafting has united us all, and you know what? We support one another. I've never seen so much support like I do in this community of people. I love it. I try to catch everybody's live, even if I don't say anything, I'm on there because I see all the love and the support that we give one another. It is so awesome. And you don't find that. That's kind of rare that you find people supporting one another like we do.
Miss Carr says, look at the Southern touch in the world. And then Basketball Key says, yes, Southern hospitality. And LaBrenda says, Southern hospitality.
Now, for the holidays, you guys, people really request these kind of decorations, and a lot of people are ready now to start putting stuff up. I'm telling you, they're ready now. Some wait till after Thanksgiving, but a lot of them start after Halloween.
Zan's Unique Boutique says, did you use the whole roll of mesh?
Hey, somebody else want to come in and say hello, you guys. This is my husband of 26 years. We want to peep in and say, hey. His name is Ronald.
How everybody doing? Anybody that never know about no bows, this is the perfect place to start at. From the beginners, start from the beginning, and you'll end up with perfection.
Well, thank you. He had to step in to say something. I think he felt left out.
Miss LaBrenda says, hi, hubby. Basketball Key says, hello, Ronald. And Karen says, keep him. And then Lisa says, brag on your life. That's awesome.
He's a keeper. I'm telling you, he's a comedian too.
Wanda says, South Carolina. Brenda says, that's beautiful. I'm doing my decorations in peppermint this year. LaBrenda says, bring everybody in. Brenda says hello, sir. We got two different Brendas.
So we have Brenda. What's the one of the Brenda's name?
Love Brenda, and the other one was just Brenda.
Okay, we have a Love Brenda and Brenda. How are you guys? Okay, make sure I'm doing right when I say Brenda, because I was thinking both of them name was Brenda. I thought that was the same person. I'm sorry. Okay, so far we have this. I added more bowls.
Miss Lisa says, Sabrina, how many children do you have? She
I
has three.
Yep, I have three wonderful children. I have a 26-year-old, and I have a 24-year-old, and then I have a 20-year-old. My two oldest ones, they live like an hour and a half away, and she's the last one home. She's still in school.
I'm in college. Don't have them thinking that.
You know you're in college at 20 years old. Y'all didn't think she was still in high school at 20, right?
Miss Carol says, share the video, everyone. Let's build this to the moon. Yes, Miss Carol, I like that. Let's build it. Miss Brenda says, oh, you go, girl.
I think I'm gonna add one more piece of candy at the bottom. What you guys think? I'm gonna show you before I add it. No, yeah.
Zan's Unique Boutique said, did you use a roll of mesh? Mr. Ronald came in when my question was asked.
That's right. I did. I used one roll of mesh for this, and I used truffles. They're at 15 inches each. Like I was telling them earlier, you can use, a lot of people say 12, but when I tried the 12 inches, they're not as full and it's not as wide. They don't give that ruffle look. But if you do 15 inches each, when you stretch them out, they give a fuller look and they're bigger ruffles. And this is 10-inch by 6 yards, and I got it from Hobby Lobby. Instead of adding that candy, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add another bow at the bottom, a bigger bow like I did at the top. That way you'll have some tails hanging at the bottom of your swag. Do anyone have any questions so far? Feel free to ask them. I'm here. That's what I'm here for. I want to answer anyone's question. I want everyone to be able to do this for your business or for your home.
Miss Lisa said she just shared, and Zan's Unique Boutique said, got it, thanks.
You're
just
welcome.
crafting around LLC, Miss Nene. Good everything, everyone new to your channel. She said, good evening, everyone. And
Good evening. Thank you for coming in this live. I'm trying to show everyone a little something extra we all can do. I know some of them say they're already doing this, and that's a great thing. But this is something extra you can do on the side or do for your own home. And this can add extra income to your business.
Wanda Martin says, hey, Grill Master. He just cooked some pork chops today, too, and some steaks.
My husband is a griller. He loves the grill, and that's my sister making that comment, calling him the grill master, because he stays on the grill. You know what? I'm glad of that. That keeps me out the kitchen. I don't have to stay in the kitchen.
Miss Sally says you could use that swag as a peppermint challenge concept.
Oh, that's so true. That's a great idea. That's a good idea.
Just crafting around LLC, Miss Mimi says it's pretty.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Zan's Unique Boutique said you sure could.
That is a great idea. And when we do this fireplace swag for my home, now please come back. I want to show you some little tricks and inexpensive tricks you can do for your fireplace. I know some of you probably already doing them. Has anyone ever made a magnolia swag out of the magnolia leaves, the real magnolia leaves? Have you ever made a garland out of the real magnolia leaves? Those are so pretty.
Um, Brenda Huckabee said I put it in the live, and Zans Unique Boutique said when will you do that?
I'm trying to do that on next Thursday. Next Thursday, I'll be doing the fireplace swag, the fireplace garland. Now I'm not doing the magnolia one, but I was just asking, has anyone ever tried that? Those are pretty, and those are you have to do those closer to the holidays because those leaves turn after so long, after you have them out so long. But those are really, really pretty. And all you do is go outside, gather you some stems, magnolia leaves off the tree, and zip tie them together. And then you add your decorations. You have someone else?
Brenda Huckabee said I don't have a YouTube channel. I just typed it in, and Lisa Bell says no, can't wait to see it. And Brenda Huckabee says no, I can't, I haven't. And Miss Carol says I have not made any swag. I done the reading Colin Garland.
Okay.
And Miss Lisa says, Miss Brenda, what info are you trying to share? And
Talk a little loud so I can
Miss
hear you.
Brenda says won't last long.
No, it won't last long. You have to do that closer to Christmas. But they're so pretty. And then you can add your own decoration to them. And that's just going outside, picking up the limbs. And then you can take your pine cones and spray paint your pine cones the color that you want them. Just using stuff outside. And they make pretty centerpieces also. But I'll be doing my fireplace on next Thursday, the same time, 7 o'clock. I'll be doing the garland and doing the mantle.
Miss Kerr said it was supposed to be real pine. And Miss Brenda Huckabee says Where Roses is located here in Houston.
Houston? I am not sure.
Do you see it?
But like I said, if you don't have the roses, the Dollar Tree have I think they're 4 feet or 5 feet trees, and they're full also. But like I said, they're $5, and I know roses is not going to last long. So what I'm going to do, try to get as many as I can from roses, but then I know I'm gonna have to get some from the Dollar Tree if they still have theirs.
Miss Brenda says, okay. Monique says I used to have a magnolia tree. Miss Lisa said, Joy, please click on my name and select mine.
We have.
I just did, Miss Lisa.
Hi, Katrina. Okay, I hung it here so I can see what I had going on. So far this is what we have, and I added the boa to the bottom so we could have some tails hanging at the bottom of it. And what I'm gonna do now is just add my ribbon where I want it to flow. I just wanna put my ribbon where I want it to flow, and I'm gonna take twist ties and gather it up here and twist tie it where I want it to be at. Or some of the greenery, I can grab some of the greenery and twist tie my ribbon where the greenery is at.
Miss Lisa says, thanks, Joy. You're welcome.
I'll get it. Let's see. Thank you, ma'am.
She
So I,
Miss Lisa says, "What do you charge for such creation? It's lovely."
now here, because I'm not gonna say because where I live at, I know some people may say location is everything. Now for something like this, it would be $60. And I know more people charge more, but because of where we live, it's like it's kind of hard to charge more.
JP World says, "Hey, Aunt Bina, enjoy." Hey, girl. The crafting corner, crafting with Katara.
And if we add, what
That's
was that?
fire.
Thank you, thank you. If you add more, the more you add, the more it'll cost.
Lisa Bell says, "Charge accordingly, no judgment."
I know.
She says she's
And
learning.
and I am too, because sometimes you can get people to say, well, I can't pay this much. And I know I'm not going by what people say they can, because they can pay what they want to pay. But I know in this area that we live in, it's kind of hard to charge what it's really, really worth.
Brenda Huckabee said, "That's a good price. I charge more."
I know some people charge more. I even saw them up to like 135. And what I'm gonna do is add. I see this is a little spot here, so I'm gonna add something else here. Let's do a piece of candy. I dropped my glue gun, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I'm gonna add some hot glue to here. Add another piece of candy here.
Miss Curl says, it's worth it, but I know what you're saying. We all looking for deals.
Right, especially in this economy now. Okay, so far, you guys, I have this look.
Auntie Gibson Moore says, "Hello, everyone."
Hey, Auntie Gibbs, how are you? I mean, we could stop here, but I want to add some more embellishments on here. But this is the basic far as making a swag, and it really don't take that long. But I'm enjoying y'all's company, so that's why I'm sitting here and taking my time with it. But if you do this yourself, it may take 30, 35, 40 minutes. The longest it takes is to do your truffles. Anybody have any questions?
Auntie Gibson Moore said, "That is so beautiful."
Thank
Miss
you.
Pearl said, "God bless those who help others."
Thank you so much. And I don't see a reason why I have to keep what I do to myself, because it's enough out there for everybody. That's how I feel. Someone asked me, one of my friends asked me, they said, why are you going on YouTube showing what you do? I said, because why not? I mean, somebody had to show me what to do. I mean, somebody had to show me how to make a bow. That was one of my worst things. I could not make a bow for nothing. How I would make my bows, I would hot glue them together.
J-
I'm serious. For years, I would hot glue my bows together. What's that?
JP World says, how much are the Christmas baskets?
That's my little niece.
Her mom will probably wants to know.
Okay, I'll tell her, I'll message her and let her know.
Brenda Huckabee says, love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, we can share this stuff. We don't have to keep this stuff to ourselves. We can share it with everybody. And what I'm doing is taking little ornaments and hot glue them. I have my little hot glue pot here, and I'm gonna just place them in different spots where I see you need some decorations. And I got these after Christmas last year, and I may pay 25 cents for them. Just take my little ornaments, dip them in the hot glue pot. I know I need on gloves, but I'm used to it, so I don't put on gloves. Yeah, Thursday I'll be doing the mantle. Sunday, I said Sunday evening, late Sunday evening, I'm just gonna do a little quick live on how to make a bow. I'm taking the little tops off of them because we really don't need that part on there, and just placing the little balls everywhere for decorations. And now I'm gonna go and cut my ribbon to make sure it's flowing right. So I'm gonna put it on the stand. If you don't mind, Drew, I'm gonna back up a little bit so I can cut my ribbon.
Miss Curl says, as my mother used to say nowadays, I go to bed with the author and get up with riders. Get it, LOL, that's how old I am.
Nothing wrong with that, Miss Carol. I cut my ribbons at an angle we call ducktails if I'm gonna let them hang. Now, probably where some of you all are at, you can get $100 for these, or probably more because of your area, and people are willing to pay it. Now, my Etsy shop, I can put it a little higher than 65, and I do get it. But just in my area, I know I can't.
Basket by Keith says, I can see adding gingerbread man to that customizable.
You're right. You are absolutely right. Gingerbread man. You can do even snowman with this.
You can do the little red bird. What is it called? A little red bird.
Right. You can do those with this.
Or the churches, you know, the church ribbon you have.
Mm-hmm. The cardinals.
Yeah, the cardinals.
I'm gonna take a little twist tie, put it around the ribbon, twist it around, and then twist it on one of the on the lens of the swag. Can anyone go and make this tonight or tomorrow? Can someone make this tomorrow? Do you think you'll be able to make it tomorrow? Because I really think this is a simple swag, simple way of making one. And actually, all you really need is that deco mesh is what make it so full, make it look full. See if I have another truffle. I need to put a truffle here. You see where this empty spot is at? I need to put a truffle there. There we go.
Miss Curl says, how much would you say you have in it price wise?
Price wise, because I bought like the decorations from Roses, and because I got the embellishment last year on sale for like a quarter. So I would say no more than $15 at the most, if that much.
What about the ribbon you put into it?
Yeah, about $15 at the most. for all
Zan's
of it.
Zan's Unique Boutique says, I was thinking about going to Hobby Lobby tomorrow.
Yeah, and I find their deco mesh is so much reasonable than a lot of places. Now everything is not reasonable there, but their deco mesh is very reasonable. And then they have their ribbon 50% off now. I was just there the other day. All of their Christmas ribbon is 50% off.
Um, Zan Zan's Unique Boutique says yes.
I want someone to try this tomorrow and message me if you have any problems or if you hung up anywhere. I'll be glad to take you step by step with it. But this is the swag. It's called a Candyland swag. That's what I'm going to name it. And I started off with something very, very basic and simple. But like I said, next Thursday I'll be doing a garland for my fireplace, and then I'm going to take it from there. Throughout these holidays, I'm going to try to do something like centerpieces. I'm going to do a centerpiece one night for the holidays. I want y'all table to look good for the holidays, and we're going to do deco mesh wreaths and grapevine wreaths for the holiday.
Miss Lisa says absolutely beautiful. And Zan's Unique Boutique said, don't make me go live with a laughing emoji.
Go live. I'm telling you, go live. Create for the holidays. And you know what? I've been looking at everybody's channel. You guys are very creative. I'll be sitting there just looking at people's stuff and looking at how amazing their creativity is. And I mean, it is awesome. You guys are awesome. You can make anything. I saw one lady, she took a glass. I don't know her name. I forgot her name. She took a glass and put peppermint inside the glass, and then she put a bracelet in the glass, and then put it in like an iridescent color box. It was so beautiful. I said, that's somebody with a creative mind to do something like that. She's very talented. A lot of you all are talented, and Katrina, her bows. Oh my goodness, those bows are beautiful. And like I was telling y'all before, that's something I always struggled with, was making a bow. I could not make a bow for nothing until I went on YouTube and watched this lady. I don't remember her name because it was years ago. I watched her make a bow, and this lady took you step by step in making a bow. And I messed up so much ribbon. I used my satin ribbon because I could not make a bow. Like I said, I hot glued the bows together. And I kept trying and kept messing up and kept trying, but I never did quit until now. I make bows and people buy my bows just to decorate their homes with the bow.
Um, Carol says, have you thought about giving a list of items you need so we could create together? And Miss
Oh,
Lisa says, yes, Sabrina, make a community post with a list of items.
I sure will. If you want to do a swag, want to create a swag together on next Thursday, we can do that. That's awesome. I'll make a list and let everybody see what you need to bring. And on that night, on next Thursday at 7 o'clock, we can make that swag together. If I say bring deco mesh, you choose the deco mesh color that you want for your own home. Now mine is going to be gold because my colors for Christmas in my living room is always ivory, white, and gold. So you get the choice of color that you want, and we can do this together. That would be great. We could.
Baskets by Keish says, I love bows. How much do you sell them for generally?
Now, the smaller bowls, I start at 5 on up because my smaller bowls are like the bowls we put on our baskets. So they start at 5 on up, and I do the Christmas bowls for your trees. I do the shorter tails, and then I do the longer tails that hang down to your tree, hang down from the top to the bottom of your tree, and it depends on how tall your tree is, and how long you want your tails. And that's how I price my bows.
Basket crafts and decorated by L says, hello all.
Hey, what's her name?
Basket crafts and decorated decor by L.
Decor by L. How you doing? I'm glad to see you on our live tonight. We created this swag here. that's gonna go on someone's door for Christmas. And I call it my Candyland swag. And this is pretty much the basic swag that I make. And like I was telling them earlier, if you can make a bow, you can make a swag. And we added the little candy that we got from Roses and the lollipop we got from Roses. But you can get them anywhere. I saw Hobby Lobby with this same lollipop, but it wasn't $3.99. I think it was like $7.99. Yeah. Do anyone have any questions they might want to ask me?
Basket crafts and decor by Elsis. That is beautiful.
Thank you so much. I wish you were on here, but go back and watch the replay, and I'll take you step by step how we did this. But there's other ways that we can make swags. I make swags, some of my swags with a lot of the poinsettias. Now tonight we didn't use any flowers. I pretty much did the ones with bows and decorations. I just wanted to do the basic, but you can do some with flowers and with no mesh. Those are pretty also. And now you can do the ones with the diamonds. I know I'm gonna do one. I got an order for the one with the diamonds in the middle, the rubies in the middle. And I may do a live with that. I'm not sure. It depends on my time, but I know I'm gonna do my fireplace because I have to get that done and get it out the way.
The crafty corner, it says, "Is this for the challenge?"
No, someone just said something about a challenge.
And basket crafts and decor by Elsis. I will watch the replay. You did an amazing job.
Thank you, thank you. Now,
And
what is the challenge? This is my first time hearing about the challenge. Can somebody tell me what's going on about the challenge?
L Pop Gift Shop Lauren says, "Hi everyone, the swag is beautiful. I'm definitely gonna go and watch the replay."
Thank you so much. Yes, please watch the replay. And I'll be doing more. Like I said, we can go step by step for other things.
Just crafting around says, "That is simply beautiful. Joy, you are so awesome helping mom."
She is. That's my help there. And during the Valentine, oh my God, I don't know what I'll do if I didn't have her and my husband. They are on it during Valentine, and I'm so grateful to have both of them.
Basket crafts and decor by Elle says, "Oh wow, that sounds like a must watch." It is. It's very entertaining.
Yeah, and I mean, we try. I try to explain everything that we did with this. Some of my ribbon I'm gonna have to go back and cut. But if any of you guys got any questions, let me know. I'll try my best to answer 'em. I'm no professional. Don't claim to be a professional. I just want to give you what God gave me, and if that means I can share it to the world, I will share it to the world. Answer any questions, and I will try my best to answer whatever questions you have.
Miss Dorothy says, "It's about putting your twist to a peppermint themed items."
You're right, Miss Dorothy. You are absolutely right. And I do another Candyland with like the pastel colors of light pink and blue, and then we go in and add the fake ice cream and popsicles and things like that. But I did want to keep it kind of basic tonight, just in case we had some first timers that wanted to really do it for their own home. It wouldn't be too difficult for them. They can easily do this. As long as you get your truffles made, get your greenery, spread it out, make your bows, and be creative.
Miss Lisa says, "Joy, you did an amazing job with the comments. Thank you." Basket crafts and decor by Elle says, "Are you going to do a live on the gem one?" I'm thinking she's in the gingerbread.
The gingerbread, if I get a chance, I will do live. Anytime I'm creating something like this, I'm gonna try to go live with it because right now I can't do it a video on my phone, but I'll try to do a live anytime I'm creating these. Now, if the orders start picking up too much and I can't do it, then that's the only reason why I won't go on live and do it. But other than that, I'm gonna go on live with these.
Miss Carol says, "Great job. You couldn't fool me. I thought you were."
What, professional? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm doing whatever the Lord give me. If you give me that ideal, I create it.
She
When I
said
try.
yes.
If anyone else, do anyone else have any questions or comments or anything you want to see to be seen created? I think she's trying to get in this. Let me back up some. I think she's trying to get in this live. Anybody had any comments or questions?
Not
No.
yet.
Okay. Well-
Zan's Unique Boutique says, do a short on this and tag Shanti the Queen Fashion. Just say this is your rendition of the peppermint theme. That's the
Okay.
challenge.
Okay, I sure will. I know she did another challenge before and I missed that and I didn't see it until everyone was doing their baskets and I was like, oh my goodness, I missed that one. So maybe I'll get in on this one. I will definitely tag her in it.
Just Crafting says so pretty. And Basket by Keith says, I learned something new. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I pray that someone else learned something. I pray that all learned something with creating these. And like I said, this is just a small version of the mailbox swags. I do a lot of those for the holidays. Well, I do a lot of those anyhow. But this is just a larger version of the mailbox swag. So if anyone want to do those, this is the same thing as a mailbox swag, and you just add your wire so you can tie it around the bottom of the mailbox, and there you have it. You have a mailbox swag. I mean, it's real simple to do. It's pretty much the same as this. And people like to add flowers to their mailbox swag. All you do is hot glue the flowers in. That's it. And you have a swag. You can take this, a smaller version of this, and make a swag, a peppermint themed mailbox swag to match your swag for your door. And then you add you a couple more bows. You have a whole set that you can sell someone to decorate their house for the holidays. Or you can do it for your house for the holidays.
Zan's Unique Boutique says that's awesome.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So if that's everything, I thank you guys so much for joining my first live. I appreciate you all. Until Sunday evening, like I said, I will do a short live on how to make different bows. And then on Thursday at the same time, same place, we'll be decorating our fireplace and our mantle. I had to make sure no one's saying anything. But I'm getting ready to go, and I appreciate. What's up? Huh? I'm trying to see what she's saying. No, I'm good. I'm good. I appreciate everyone's comments. Thank you for coming in. And until then, bye bye. Does somebody have anything?
Zan's Unique Boutique said, thanks for sharing your gift. She also says good night. Brenda says, thank you all. Good night. Great live.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
Miss Dorothy says, thank you for sharing. Beautiful.
Thank you for coming in. Thank you.
Auntie Gibson Moore says, good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Until the next time, I'll see you then. And don't forget to share the live out. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Good night.
Crafty Leo also says, thank you for sharing. Great live.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Joy.